todo yo brindo, desde lo feo hasta lo lindo. Tú eres una prueba que el mundo a mí nunca me brindó. Quería casarme, yo tan loco en ilusionarme, creyendo en tus besos y tus caricias. La verdad no fue el culpable. Ay, todo tiene un propósito y dejarme será solo uno más. Siempre amé.
Oh, sorry, I got caught up in that. It's called Que Sera Sera. I like
love
that
it.
little song.
I know. I was
You
trying
like
not to
the
shake too
song?
much because I didn't want, the camera to come back on and the chesticles were moving and like it just would have been bad business.
What's up, Walter? What's up, everybody? Welcome to MTG After Dark. You know, this is your boy Q and my girl Miss Arbor, not
Hey, girl,
Barbara.
hey.
She with me. Y'all, I drug her out of retirement.
Hey, Alicia. Hey,
What's
Walter.
up, sis? Y'all, I drug her out of retirement. I can't believe it.
I'm here.
I'm glad you're here because we got some shit to talk about.
Oh my
I've
God.
been missing you, man.
I miss you too. We do have so much to talk about. Man. So,
We we will definitely catch up, but real quick before we get started, what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and do us a favor, share this broadcast with all your friends, your family, and your goddamn foes, because we know you got some, and all your hoes. So we appreciate all
oh,
the
yeah.
good stuff. So you drinking on a Dos Equis?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I love a good Dos Equis. I actually like a Dos Equis Rita or Margarita or something like that better than those Coronas. Those Dos Equis hit hard.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my god.
Corona tastes like cat pee to me. I don't know. I don't know what cat pee tastes like, so don't take it that way. But you know how you smell something and like I'm weird. It's Corona tastes like what cat pee smells like.
Miss Ultra for me. That's a Mick Ultra. Not giving it no shout outs, but you know, Mick Ultra.
I mean,
That's
if they want to send me some Dos Equis, I will turn this bottle around and show them X's.
absolutely. I mean, if you want to do that, we could definitely do that because we love, to get certain things. Hey, April, what's going on? April, oh my God.
Hey,
Let's let,
April.
let's talk real soon. Let's talk real soon. Hendrix is on. Shut it
Hey,
today,
Reggie.
guys. What's going on, everybody? Now, listen. Now, our guest is on right now. We're not gonna keep her any longer. Let me go ahead and make sure that we go ahead and do this. Viewer and listen discretion is advised. Do us a favor and please be 21 years of age. To listen, correspond, or anything of that nature on this conversation. It's for your entertainment only, and we don't give a fuck what you really think about it anyway because it's after dark. We don't care. Our guest, y'all already know who she is. She is the reigning sexologist of the universe. Yeah, I'm giving you a title, sis, because you deserve it. She is the CEO of Candyology Coaching Services. Not only is she a relationship coach and a sex coach, but she is also a coach of nothing but happiness, goodness, and positive energy. And guess what? When she come on, she gotta make that freak face for me. Everybody, give it up for my girl, Miss Candy J. Yo,
Hey,
yo.
boo!
Hey, girl.
How
Hey.
y'all
Yo.
doing?
Is that a
I
stripper pole?
miss y'all.
Hey, sis.
Is that a pole?
Hmm?
Is that a stripper pole?
No. It's a light. It's a
Okay.
light.
Just checking. I was like, I'm coming to your house and the show's
No,
over.
I don't have enough room for a stripper pole.
I was like, after the show, it's the after party.
I just have my swing on the door, so
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
swing on the door. That's
Don't
hot.
comprehend, repeat, or listen.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Tell
know,
me
you
more
know.
about this swing, though. Let's talk about more about this swing.
If you know, you know.
April says she's just here for the shenanigans.
Yes.
Welcome. There will be shenanigans.
Hey, Alicia.
So, okay, so Hendrix said Heineken was his choice. Yeah, Reggie. Yeah, I know you. You know, a lot of black people like Heineken. I mean, I don't. I've never really liked Heineken. I like Mick Ultra because it's really light for me. I'm not really a heavy beer drinker. You know, so Mick Ultra is really good for me. And like I said, you know, Dos Equis is the bomb for me. I love it. Yeah.
Heineken was really good with a baseball hot dog.
Mhm. Yeah, but not for me though. Not for me. I think Heineken tastes like motor oil on speed. I don't know how it tastes. That's just my imagination.
I mean, I said cat pee, so okay, if you say so.
Yeah. Sis said water is the only choice for her right now. Yes, sis, you got to get better. We said ain't nothing but healing vibes towards you. You got to get better. So when you get better, you know, you already know we'll tear it down. So you just hang on in there. You're gonna be all right. Now
In the game.
let's get started real quick. So y'all,
Let's get started.
now I had an actual thing I wanted to show, but I can't seem to get it to save. So we're not gonna even worry about it because you know I like to usually kind of break the ice with like a funny meme or something like that. But there was something that I feel the need for us to go ahead and just fuck it and get it on over with. Let's
Mm.
talk about monogamy. Let's talk about monogamy. So real quick, Candy, before I even throw all of us on the bus real good. Tell everyone
Don't be
about
throwing me
you.
under the bus,
Oh, I
N-
thought I could.
ninja.
Oh, I want
Did you
everybody to
snort?
know not only who you are, but what you do. And I also want you to let everybody know your expertise. So go ahead and plug yourself before we even dig into this subject of monogamy.
So I am a certified clinical sexologist, and I always shout out the Dr. Rachel Institute and the American Colleges of Sexology. Okay. I am a relationship and life coach and definitely an intimacy and sex coach. And I specialize in putting the oohs and the eyes back into your relationship. But I do this by helping you to foster better communication. So, which means that I also do premarital and marital coaching. I specialize in life after infidelity, dating after divorce. I am also a marriage boot camp coach. Shout out to Jim and Elizabeth Carroll. And I became a wedding officiant this year. So, the sister is doing some things, okay?
That's
And I have,
amazing.
oh, can I go ahead and plug my retreat? The mini marriage retreat is July 8th and 9th. It goes down at the Dallas Business Lounge. It just go to my page, Candyology CS, on all platforms and get some more information about it. But we are talking about communication. It's a whole communication experience. You get a couples game night on Friday with a meet and
Hmm.
greet, and then on Saturday, 8 to 4:30, you are learning about communication. But nothing about me is boring. So, you're going to be up and down activities, all kinds of things, and lunch will be served. So, you do
Mm.
not have to be married. You can be a couple, committed couple, engaged couple, married couple. It doesn't even matter. So, hello, Tamara.
AKA Miss Peaches.
Miss Beach is good.
Yeah.
I
Welcome to
no,
the
I,
show,
I
Miss
just
Peaches.
wanted to do this for some reason. I'm sorry. Hi, Miss Tamara. I didn't mean to.
I thought we was just trying to cup the. Okay, okay. I'm sorry.
I mean that would be beans.
Okay, so well, you know what? I got some.
I said I'm sorry.
So Arbor,
I didn't do it. What?
since you turned 40 this year,
I did.
has your freak number changed any?
Has what changed?
Has your freak number changed any?
Oh, Jesus, be a chastity belt. Cause man, can you go upstairs?
Yeah, he
Yes,
got to go
please. Take your
upstairs. Yeah,
take your take your iPad and go upstairs. Um, nobody told me. Like I knew, because it for us it starts happening around 35, and it happens in levels. It happens in stages, and since I began it's always been up there, right? Like I've always been one that's been a frequent flyer. And at 35, there was a peak. So, and it's yeah. Um, Jesus.
Hey, April.
I was not quite prepared for this growth spurt. So you add this growth spurt with the lack of fucks I now give, and I choose violence on a daily. So like it's what we doing? You not so you're not gonna do it? Are you sure? Cause so yeah, it's been interesting.
So is your freak number the same, or did
No,
it go up?
I have a new scale.
Okay, is there a name to this scale? Have you given it a name yet? I
I
think that
think
we.
it's the numbers of fucks that I used to give have added to the scale that was a freak scale. Does that make sense? Like it's all, I'm waiting for people to get out of the room, so understand where I'm saying. It's off
I,
the
I,
charts.
I think that the ladies are understanding. Candy, what about
They
you?
hey, if you know, you know, they understand.
Reggie say adulting freak scale.
So listen,
Yeah,
March
Candy.
26th, I hit 40. And I
Mm-hmm.
was on a hiatus from dating.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I sell sex toys too. And so let me just say,
Candy,
every toy in my box was being used.
candy,
Every toy.
candy. Okay, so don't judge me, right?
Hmm.
So go to your favorite place to purchase stuff. I like that place that Jeff Bezos, that his place. Get in the pet section the waterproof blanket for pets that you either put on your couch or your bed, because them people, they have all this fancy stuff for their animals, and it's this fuzzy beautiful, oh, it's wonderful, but it's waterproof. So when you waterfall, it doesn't get on nothing. So when you get ready, just put the blanket down, waterfall, and toss that bitch in the washing machine, and like all your bedding is.
You just put me up on game on that part, ma'am.
I'm here for you, ma'am.
You need to send me
I'm
the
here
link.
for you. I will, because like womanizer and the rope.
Hey! He comes in a Honda. You said womanizer. That womanizer pro is everything. Oh my God. I tell people to take the 3-minute challenge. You won't last that.
You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it.
Hey!
Okay. I want to do a side-by-side comparison with the womanizer and the rose just for curiosity purposes, but I promise you, I don't care which direction that you go. If you make it past the 60-second mark without at least two, you did it wrong.
Hello? Hello.
People
Woo!
say she need one of them, and she's going in, and
We
so
got you. Just hit somebody up. We got you.
Yes.
womanizer.
Both
Mm-hmm.
of us sell it, so it don't matter who hit you up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man. Oh my God.
Baby.
And think about this. Like, I like to use it in doggy style at the
But wait a minute. And when they realize that waterfalls happen when you do, they don't know what to do.
and somebody, I had to block him because he was like, I ain't never had it rain like that on me. Oh.
What'd she say? Hours and hours?
Oh.
So, um, yeah. So
We
I'm
had a whole
assuming that
conversation in like 4 words.
I think that it's safe to say that the freak numbers have enhanced themselves over to the adulting freak scale as
So
Hendrix.
yours just happened in March, right? Yours was March the 26th? Just wait,
She
dear.
said, "Child, how
I'm
much is
6
the
months in.
womanizer? How much is the womanizer?" She said,
On
"How
my
much
line,
is it?"
it's 140, 129, 149. It's 149,
Um,
I think.
I want to say mine is around. I want to say 80, but I'll double check before we get off live
Because we
and
have
let you
two
know for
different
sure. Because
versions.
yeah, I was gonna say there's two different versions. I'm on a different version than she's on.
Yeah,
So
'cause one of them is $80 and the other one, the Womanizer Pro, is like I want to say it's 129. Yeah. Mm.
Hendrix said, if you know what you're doing, you can make a woman waterfall in about 3 to 4 minutes.
I haven't met
if
him.
you know what you're doing, and most of them don't know what they're doing, we can't even get most of them to find the button. And the waterfall doesn't usually happen from the button alone. So, yeah, we appreciate you. Unless you can clone yourself or unless you want a bunch of girlfriends. Good information, but useless.
Okay, so yeah, let's
I
let's
mean, if
let's
he's offering,
let you know.
let me not
I,
get in trouble because I'm gonna have a
I,
phone call in a few minutes talking about get your ass off this internet.
and Miss Arbor, you like to be handled in a certain way, and so you like to obey when you're given instruction. See, fellas, let me tell you something. See, if don't come to the ladies with big dick energy, and you don't have big dicks to take care of a lady. See, when you got a big dick or a dick that's supposed to do what he's supposed to do, when that phone call comes, she gonna do exactly what he say. See, now let me tell you something. Now, if you know that you not packing down there, or if you know that your stroke ain't as good, but you packing, but your stroke ain't good because it's not always the size of the boat. Sometimes got to know how to drive the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to do some stuff now. Now you better call and ask for permission. If you ain't got that kind of energy, ask for permission. So as you can see, there are certain requirements to satisfying these two women, as you can see. And so I want y'all to let that marinate while we talk about monogamy. Damn, I made that rhyme. Ha ha! Shit, I'm good. So let's do it. So, Miss Arbor, I'm gonna start with you because Candy is our guest, and
Yeah,
once you start going, I'm just gonna sit back and just twiddle my thumbs because I'm just really wondering what's going on in her
I
brain
can't
right
wait.
now. What does
I can't.
monogamy mean to you? Now, the definition of monogamy says in the state of being with one person at one time, or married to one person at one time. For example, it is illegal to be a polygamist because that means that you've been tried to marry more than one person. So, what does monogamy mean to you?
Well, by definition, that's what it means. It is what it is. How do I practice monogamy?
Let's talk about
Uh, yes, we are. You already knew that, Reggie. Um, I practice it in its general term. I mean, I've also practiced non-monogamy, so I'm I can't say that I'm flexible anymore, but at this current space in my life, okay, let me rephrase that. I am still flexible. I am currently practicing monogamy in the sense of I am with one person.
it. Okay. Miss Candy, what you got?
But what's the question? I want to be specific.
You want to be how do how do you practice monogamy?
How do I practice monogamy?
How do how you practice?
Like that's all I got to say.
I mean, okay, so we're talking about monogamy. So that's a relationship, right, with one person at a
Hmm.
time, right? That's one person. I definitely practice that because after cheating, being cheated on, and cheating in in a marriage, I can't do that anymore. So definitely monogamy. Um, but can we talk about polyamory and polyamorous relationships though?
Wait a minute. For those who do not know what the definition of that is, can you please provide the definition of what that is, please?
I mean, polyamory is having more than one sexual romantic partner. Like that's just that's basic definition, right? Now this is something that is agreed upon, right? It's not. It's
Why you just like cut out the room? You ran away for a second.
oh
I hit the button on accident. You know, my
Oh,
bad. Yeah.
okay. I mean, that's just the basic definition, but this is agreed upon. This is not one person is polyamory and they don't know that they being cheated on.
right. And please let's be very clear. Very, very clear. Being polyamorous is not a scapegoat to have sex with a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
A sexual relationship in polyamory is a byproduct of good, healthy relationships,
Mm-hmm.
not
Mm-hmm.
just something to do and using that name as a way to get a legalized version of it.
I
Exactly.
mean, and people get polyamory and polygamy mixed up. So polygamy is where you see that, what is that one show, Sister Wives, where it's one man, or it could be a woman that has multiple spouses, right? And so that's something that's agreed upon. It's not really legal in the United States, but they do it anyway. um
And
Oh,
technically, as long as none of them present themselves as legally married, it's fine. That's where we cross over into the bigamy, and that's where they are legally married to more than one person at a time, and that's when it becomes illegal and you can go to jail.
right.
you know, I'm just gonna say this, and I know that I'm gonna get in some trouble for saying this. I mean, it was okay for David.
I mean, I don't think that's what they meant by David has had his thousands and oh, okay. Anyway.
But
But
I'm
guess
just
what?
saying, but it was.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
David could afford to take care of them.
So anyway, yeah, you're right. So yeah, so when we talk about being faithful to one
Talk
person,
about big dick energy. Let's come on now. Come on.
listen, let me tell you something. Now, if God had made me royalty, I mean, maybe in my 20s, probably. Like you see something right now, you know, I'm in my 40s and shit like that, and you got like 3,000 wives and concubines that you got to satisfy on a weekly basis. You can't even make yourself around
Can
to
you
eat
imagine
one
if
for a week.
1,000 of them hit 40 at the same time?
Yeah,
You get a rose. You get.
everybody get roses. Everybody get roses.
But
So
then that's
y'all
where
listen.
polygamy comes in. I mean,
That's where polyamory comes in. I need y'all to love on each other. We one big happy family. I need y'all to love each other as I love you.
Listen, can I tell you something? I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to being faithful or being monogamous, we all know that that's a choice, right? You know that it's the choice that you make to do that. But for me, in order for me to be monogamous with you, then for me, you just have to prove to me that's something I want to give up. And
oh,
I know that that's selfish, maybe, but I'm sorry. Until I fully maybe feel somewhat if those walls are where they need to be for me to actually give
So
you that
isn't that
kind of
just dating, but not exclusively dating?
whatever. But like if there's some person that I'm really like into, and they're like, well, it's time for us to exclusively do this thing. You have to earn that from me because I'm not just about to cut off my good just because you smile pretty, or just because your stuff might be good. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, because I have been the cheater, been the one cheated on, and been in the middle of being the one who was doing everything else. You know, I have a sensibility of understanding that I know how fragile my trust is. And so, because I understand that, and this may be wrong, but a lot of us, we use that to protect us, to make sure. Because if I give my monogamy to you, that means I'm into you. I'm into you like for real. And if I'm fooled in any way or feel my trust string pulled the wrong way, my eyes go to wondering. And I'm not going to hide from you on what I've done, what I used to do, what my capability is. And not only that, what the fuck you did. That's just for me. You got to earn it from me. You got to earn it from me.
I'm gonna need you to work on that.
Probably.
I'm gonna need you to work on that.
Because I'm not saying it's not possible. But what I'm saying is that, if I'm with you, I'm with you. Like, I'm down for you, like all four flat tires. I promise I'm down for you. But because of, how I'm wired to not do my best not to overthink certain things, I need constant communication to make sure that we're good. Not to be baby, but to make sure that we're good. Because once I let you in, you in.
That's not constant communication. That's constant reassurance and validation.
Maybe. And I may need that. I'm just
Is your
saying.
love
But
language
you
words
gotta
of
earn it from
affirmation?
me. Say it again.
Is your love language words of affirmation?
That's yeah, you remember words of affirmation and gifts.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Shut up, all you hoes judging me. I don't give a damn. You heard what I said.
So cute. I mean, but is that also
Uh
due
oh.
to past trauma?
That's definitely due to some trauma, definitely. And then too, one thing that I definitely understood about myself is that my abandonment issues, really actually, took a toll on me because at one point in time, I felt abandoned by a lot of different things in my life. And so when you feel abandonment, that can show up in anything, especially in trust. If I'm there with you and I'm there for you like four flat tires, and then all of a sudden you're gone, I learned to deal with it in phases for me because instead of me overreacting, at one point in time, I take your time and I pull it apart. And sometimes that's good, sometimes it's not so good because some things you need to really go ahead and just forgive the person. And that could be an actual way to hold on to it and hold on to the grudge. So I'm older now, so I'm like, I'm good now. But see, when it comes to being close to me, I'm always like arm's length until you earn that trust with me. And so that is definitely caused by some trauma, especially abandonment. I'm not really can say it's rejection because I've only been rejected a few times, and I was kind of like that dude in the movie. Oh, can I get your number? No. Can I get your number? I was one of those kinds of guys, and I didn't really worry about rejection. It was the fact that once I came into your life, I used to I used to smother, or I would used to gravitate or become codependent upon, to feel like a man, to know that I have something. And so learning about myself and who I am, I know that I don't have to feel that way, but I still have my guard up at the same time.
So does that abandonment come from the lack of the father figure and what happened between you and him with that, or where does that abandonment come from?
Okay. That's definitely a part of it, especially with my dad is concerned. But also, a lot of my abandonment issues came from the fact that I never thought that or work could find that I could really fit in at times. And how, like, for example, you can be in the playground, everybody's playing with each other, but here comes the little scrawny kid nobody wants to play with. So I was that kid. And so at one point, I would try to make myself get to the place where I fit in until I realized, that I was just as good as them and just as good as, then I started to crave the attention. And then now I'm transferring my energy from now being lonely to being needy of everybody's validation. You
Mhm.
know how they, and then so when you need validation in a lot of your different, in your life or whatever, that abandonment will make you gravitate to anything that gives you attention. And so it makes you very protective, and so that's just kind of what I mean when I say, you have to earn my monogamy. I'm not putting you through a test or nothing. We're not taking the tax test or the TOS test or the star or nothing like that. It's just when I say prove your monogamy to me, I need to make sure that I'm very, very clear that once we make this step, then that's what I'm going to do. Because once I make it, I'm all in. But a conversation of monogamy to me is not, if you cheat on me, then I'm out the door. Okay, well, I already know what to do to get rid of your ass. I already know what to do. If I don't want to be bothered with you, I'm just gonna fuck somebody else and be done with it. That's my mindset because, and yeah, it's wrong. But see, I've often been accused of being a jackass,
And you
and
are
yeah, I'm often accused.
accused.
Am I a jackass, Barbara?
Baby, own it.
I could be an asshole, and I know it.
Okay,
Like I could
not
be a
in the
real
brother
jackass.
sense, but in the relationship sense.
Oh no, no. If listen, if I love you, baby, I'm not. I'm still straightforward. But there's only a few people that can be like, don't do that, and I'm like, okay. It make me think twice about my actions. And so yeah, you get to me, I'm jello. You get to me, I'm jello, and that's why I say, I love hard, and so when I love hard, I love hard, and so when you get to a place that you love hard, and then you acting the goddamn. Do you know how many fucking numbers is in this phone right now? You know that's where my mind starts to go if I start to feel uncomfortable. Now I'm better now. I'm a whole lot better because just because you feel uncomfortable doesn't mean that something's wrong. It just means that you're insecure about something. So I'm a lot better. But you got to earn my monogamy. I mean that shit, and I mean it. I tap it in the stone tablets and let the whole world see like Moses. I'm just
So, what's the typical time frame then if one is dating you that you're like, okay, now you have it all?
I'm gonna be. I don't. I don't really have a time frame. As it relates to that. I'm gonna be honest with you though. It has to be a connection. It has to be an undeniable connection for me. When I say undeniable, I mean like this, Candy. You know what magnetic attraction is. It doesn't necessarily have to be that all the time. But see, for me, an Aquarius, who's always flighty at times, has to be
Mhm.
something that
Do it with both
make,
hands, cause baby.
make you like, hmm. Let, you don't have to be the most beautiful. You don't really have to be the smartest. You don't really have to be anything like that. But what you do have to have is some type of uniqueness that makes me home in on that because I'm already weird. So I need to find the weirdness that's gonna match me because you'll understand me. And so it has to be kismet, and so I don't really in a sense put too much of a time frame on kismet. I just kind of let things walk it out. Now I do know, not to be rushing into things, but I allow things to take their course. That's just kind of how I'm at. So I don't really have too much of a time frame, but yeah, yeah.
So, what's the light bulb that goes, ooh?
Oh my God. Can I be honest with you? Okay, so why is it turning into a Coach Q session? So the light bulb for me is the moment that I actually know that your looks match what comes out your mouth. If 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 you looking real good and then the next thing I hear is, yeah, I'm gonna fuck that bitch up. I might like that. I might like that.
And you can tell
What's the next question?
I might like that. April said, "Q, you sound like you street thief
Baby,
exclamation."
he for the streets and the sheets, honey.
So, like, I'm not saying it for real. I'm just playing. If something was like that was to come out of her mouth, I might like that. And I'm telling you why. Because I like for a person to be the most raw and uncut selves. I don't really like pretentious because what happens is when we introduce ourselves to someone, they meet the person that we introduced them to and not who they are. And so I always like sporadic moments where I can get a sense of who your personality is because I'm always watching. And so, if I walked across somebody and they say, I'm gonna fuck him up, I'm like, well, who you bitch the fuck up? What you do? You know, you too pretty to be fucking somebody else. What's wrong with you? Because at that moment, I think about this. If somebody came against my relationship, who the fuck is you talking to? I would beat your ass over my dude. See, a lot of people don't think like that. I do. It doesn't mean that the person is ghetto or hood. It just means that at that moment she had a weak moment to say, you know what, this is what I would do if you came against something that I love. And so I look at things like that.
Like,
I
did
look
you
at
see what I posted? Steve Harvey was on some award show,
Lord,
and Margie, his wife, was in the audience, and I think she was at the front, and he was like, "Listen, I'll kill somebody behind that one. Y'all don't understand. I'll kill everybody in here behind that one." And I don't feel
mhm,
like that was ghetto. I don't feel like that was hood. I don't feel like that was ratchet. But that was the protector. That's mine right there.
that's
That's mine.
right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so
And I need
you
you to know
can
that.
you can get more out of a person, because a lot of us, and let's be straight, we look for the 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 boxes being checked when you first meet someone. You're looking for those boxes. Everybody have a box that they check, right? You look for the communication. You look for maybe like the contact if you're interested, the vibe. You look for, okay, are they well spoken? Do they have good family ties? You checking off boxes. But see, one thing that we don't get when we actually meet someone or you start to date someone a lot of times, you don't get the actual person that's beneath all of the boxes. Because every box that you check comes with a responsibility, comes with a consequence, comes with a story, comes with something that belongs somewhere. And I'd rather meet you in a raw place than to say, hey, you know what? I ain't supposed to deal with that. That hoe is ghetto. No, 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 no. Why? Who was she talking to? Why was she talking to that person that way? Inquire, find out, because you know what? If you attracted, if there's something about somebody, let's be honest, a lot of people that's watching right now, thank y'all so much for watching YouTube and Facebook and stuff. A lot of y'all that's watching right now have not done the research on people that you've been with, and all you've been doing is box checking. And then when you get with them, I want the man that I fell in love with. No, nigga, you fell in love with a box. I'm just being honest. And so a lot of times, we don't get a chance to see the raw and uncut. I like to see the person that I may want to tie myself down to. If you're prim and proper, that's good. That's nice. But let me see you mess up sometime. Let me see you drop something sometime. Let me see your imperfection. Because I'm imperfect and I'm coming to you right now as an imperfect person that's not looking for perfection. I'm looking for reality.
And that's
That's
part of
what.
one of the things that we say when dating is don't overcommit yourself before you see them in all their seasons. Have you seen them
Hmm.
grow? Have you seen them, under a high stress situation? I'm not wishing death on anybody, but have you seen them when someone has been sick or dying and when they've been sick, if they lost a job? See them during these conditions, see them when they're very happy and when they're doing well. Are they stingy with their money? What is their relationship to soap? What is their relationship to the air conditioner? Like, you know, find out what they are like before you overcommit yourselves. Yes, sir.
Can you say the soap thing one more time?
Find out what their relationship with soap is like.
I'm gonna ask y'all one quick question, and then real quick we're gonna take a real quick break, and we're gonna come right back because I want to hear what Candy has to say. But I have one quick question. Do y'all prefer to have y'all man wash his ass?
The fuck kind of question is that?
No, just answer the goddamn question. Do you prefer to have your man wash his ass?
That's not a preferred. That's a required.
Okay, Candy, do you require your man to wash his ass?
It's
Huh?
an absolute requirement.
Now, here we go.
And I
Arthur, do
don't
you?
mean just the outside cheeks. I mean, wash your ass.
Come on, let's do the wave together. We gotta do the wave. It's
Amen.
yeah, you got. Now, do you when after he washes his ass, do you require your man to at least put some lotion on his ass? Do you want to ash your ass when he pull his drawers off?
Preferably not. No.
See,
No.
it's some nasty mofos in this world. And fellas, these are two grown ass women that you're looking at right now.
I
Wash,
know where you're going with this.
wash,
I know where you're going with this. I've seen.
and lubricate your ass. Now, not your asshole, but put some on there.
I didn't
Because he,
realize that there was an issue with men washing and wiping their ass until recently. I did not understand that was a real phenomenon.
can you please, fellas,
I,
I'm
I
tired of ladies asking me, Quincy, do you wash your ass? Where is that coming from, man?
I
Sir, why
Because
you asking me, man? She tripping
I
good.
have
You say,
recently seen posts both on Facebook, Instagram, and the Tickety of Talks where grown ass men have been leaving skid marks on sheets and boxers and everything else because they feel it is unmasculine to clean themselves.
now,
yeah,
now listen, now listen,
yeah.
listen,
Mm,
listen.
mm.
I never really thought hygiene was a major thing until I was about to sleep with someone, and here we go, we getting it in, and I like to suck penis, and I go down to suck penis, and there's a waft of the most disgusting
Two
smell
balls.
coming from his testicles and his ass. And I was like, wait, what? Did you? And I said it in the most nicest way.
I would not.
Did you? Because I don't like I don't want to berate anybody ever. So I don't want to belittle them, berate them. I don't want to make them feel small. Okay. So I just asked, hey babe, did you take a shower before we started? And he was like, oh, I came from the gym, blah 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 blah. So I said, yeah, it's a requirement that we go take a shower right now. And he was like, what's wrong? I said, you don't smell so great. And he was like, oh man. But I'm thinking to myself, you came from the gym and did not take a shower. So how could you think that something smelled great down there? I mean,
Okay, am I wrong? But is that not just, I don't know if I'm taking it personally, if I'm a sensitive person, but I find that just a little disrespectful to me.
I didn't find it disrespectful because I'm just not, that's just not my mindset, right?
But you know that it's something that I enjoy doing. I do that more for me than I do it for you because it's one of my pleasures, not necessarily your favorite pleasure. So if you know that that's my thing and I like being there, why would you not serve it to me in its best condition? And if there is a possibility that you have some leftovers in that area, would you not take care of that? Or come straight from the gym, you're sweating, you're working out, you just came from the gym. Like, now if we're doggy style and ain't nobody's face gonna be in nothing, let's sweat it all out. I'm here for it. But if we gonna be in areas, sir, have the common courtesy, have the respect enough for yourself and for me to go, like you didn't give me the courtesy of a hoe bath.
And let me tell you something. And for the ladies, y'all know my personal favorite. Please.
Wait a minute.
why we both know this shit? Why we both know?
Wait a minute. How come I'm teaching teaching my son that right now. He's 14, and I'm like, okay, when you're in the shower and even when you're washing your face, make sure you get all the way. And he's looking at me. I'm like, even the astringent, like when you wash your face, just take a second round. I know you did it when you were in the bathtub, but when you're washing your face, take that astringent too, and just just swipe it down that ear. Like we gonna double check, recover. I was like, in your belly button too. Don't forget the belly button, people.
And not only that, another thing, please do us a favor, ladies, and make sure we don't have a glove of titty sweat. It's all right. It's all right for you sometimes to have a little lady scent when they were little FDS or whatever y'all put on, Victoria secretions, and it go with your skin. That's
I
all
have
right.
some Shape Escape that will help that. Come on.
Yeah, but
Bosom
don't
buddy.
come to me
Bosom
and
buddies, yeah.
you want to take all this and you want to do this and do that to me, and I'm fit to devour you and just take all of it and do what I want to do with it, and then the thing I smell is beer. I don't want to do that. I don't. I don't want to. Yo, we're gonna go on a quick break. Be right back.
That part.
Yeah, I like all that. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the show. Listen, hey, if you guys just joined us and all this good stuff, thank you so much for watching the show on tonight. Our guest, Miss Candy J of Candyology. She is a certified clinical sexologist. She is the bomb.com. Hey, April. There go Miss April. Y'all know who that is, Miss
Hey,
April
April.
Sunshine. What's up, girl? Hey, you, miss you, love you, all that good
Listen,
stuff.
we need to scroll back to something April said earlier. Like, I'm trying, it's all the way up at 8:20, and I didn't comment on it. I saw it though. I ain't comment on it. I'm in a place in my life to where I don't want to coach anyone. They must have a person with experience, chemistry, and passion.
Oh,
Listen,
you know what? Can I play a tickety talk on here? It's
listen.
inappropriate. It's highly inappropriate and wonderful. Is there?
I love inappropriate TikToks. It's great.
I don't
But
know if I can.
But if you know me, though, you know me, I highly, highly, highly preach the fact that you cannot be okay with not coaching and teaching somebody what you like. Everyone is not the same. You don't like it the same way John liked it. John don't like it the same way Demetrius liked it. Arbor don't like it the same way Candy like it. Candy don't like the way
I
Sunshine.
don't know,
Like,
Candy. We kind of like it though.
we kind of like a few things together, but there's some violence that you like that I don't like.
Why do you keep throwing me out there like that? I swear to God.
I'm just saying, knowing my sister. Um, but you have to be willing to not only know your own body, right, and know what you like, and be able to articulate your wants and needs, and be able to talk to somebody about what they want. Create a safe space without judgment, without criticism, and just do the damn thing. Teach them what you like. Now, we never too old, because if we're going to take on a different partner, then that partner has not been with us ever. And so I cannot expect him to know how to please me. Now, he might come with some experience, some things, and he might show me some things that I ain't never felt before, which is completely fine. But if there's some things that he's doing that I don't like, that I need to be able to show you that, hey, I like my nipples touched like this. Hey, I like my G spot like that. Okay. And
Somebody just went like this. They trying to get the movement down.
and
They got that pencil.
I like my neck kissed like this, and behind that ear, like you always be talking about. Yeah, and
That's why you gotta watch it.
my back is my hot spot, and if you get to massaging and kissing that, there's some things that are going to happen and explode. Okay, so
Part of it is about being attentive, but there's still men, and I love my gentlemen, like y'all are amazing, but they're bricks. When one head's working, the other one's usually not. So you do have to be vocal. You do have to say, baby, here, not there sometimes. And that's a form of coaching. So you do have to be a participant. You are responsible for your own orgasms.
But let's not even be gender specific, because I deal with lesbian clients and gay clients too, and they don't always know either. So it's about being able to have that open communication and talking and being able to say, hey, I like it this way,
April says, come on now. People be on the phone talking that hot shit and don't know what they say they're going to do. That they going to do.
And then that's when you go, okay, baby, like this. No, I like it like that.
And see, and let me, and just, just to kind of say something, fellas, as well. I mean, you have to be a willing participant in your lady satisfaction or whatever you like to do, because I mean, it is satisfaction is
Satisfaction is
multifaceted.
not guaranteed. You have to be an active participant in your own.
Say it again.
Satisfaction is not guaranteed. You have to be an active participant in your own satisfaction.
Active and willing and open. Come with an open heart, open mind, open body,
and open legs,
spirit, and open legs.
Let me tell you something. Just like the ladies.
Did she just say starfish?
She said starfish. She says people are lazy and they. What's that stuff?
So I got a TikTok video. Like, I don't even know where to take that. I don't. The only thing I can think of is Patrick. Patrick's just. If you keep a starfish out of water for too long, it gets all crunchy and hard and just. Never mind. It was.
Hey, bro. You log off.
Oh man. Oh man.
I am so so done.
Man.
When you're 35, let's be real. Y'all know I ain't lying. Fellas, listen. When it comes to that, you have to be a willing participant to find out what's going on. Get your lazy ass up.
Wait. I'm gonna play this. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Other men, but I can speak for myself when I say that if you have ever lied to me about your body count, you are doing yourself a disservice and you're doing me a disservice. Because the same way I want to slut you out, I too want to get slutted out. I'm trying to experience things I've never experienced before. I will never forget the time where I was clapping this woman from the back and she spit in her hand, reached underneath herself, and started massaging my nuggets. Do you know the amount of experience you have to have the confidence to try that on a stranger? No woman ever is going to have the confidence to do something like that with a body count of 3. And maybe you try things like that on someone that you've been with for a very long time. But I didn't know her. She didn't know me. But she understood the assignment. If your body counts 3, I'm going to assume you don't have pencil, paper to even take notes, to even get to the assignment. After everything was said and done, we were texting and I asked her, I was like, what's your body count? And she told me her body count was like 32. And ever since then, 32 has been my lucky number.
Okay, so let me make sure I understood what was happening. She reached back to massage his testicles. Is that what he said?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
But his premise was we need to stop lying about our body count because some people prefer experience and not having, and that's what made me think about it. Her not wanting to coach. She wants that experienced person. I don't want you to come in with a body count of 3 and I need the experience of a body count of 32, apparently, is what he's saying.
I mean, hey, listen. Now, I'm sorry. Now, I'm just to make some people mad. That's okay, though, right? See, a lot of people. Okay, now, y'all, now, Candy, because I know that you definitely just, you have been sabbatical for a while. You took the time to take a look at different things. Now, this is my thing with certain things. I honestly believe that when you are in a place when you are definitely seeking or you find someone that you're with and that it's y'all getting closer and stuff like that. I'm a firm believer that you try on your shoes before you buy 'em. I am definitely one to believe that. Now, I'm not saying for those of you that have decided to take a vow of just waiting, and waiting on the person to do what it is that you would like to do sexually so you can explore yourself and all that good stuff. I'm not even saying that. What I'm saying is that when your body count is 76, okay, and if your body count is 76, I don't understand why all the time before and between your relationships you have to take a sabbatical. Listen, I ain't saying that you got to be doing it all the time. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is don't act like that you are just waiting for the guy to come along and you can just give it all to when a whole ass 12, 13 months ago, you was busting it wide open. So when it comes for, and this is my opinion because I could be wrong in a lot of instances, but my brain works backwards. I'm in color, so that's the way it is. The thing is for me is that it's wonderful for you to perceive it as special because that is a part of your body and it is special. However, if you have not treated it as such, don't get to a place where now all of a sudden you serious. Now you want to feel like you got to kind of tighten yourself up, but you just got out of something 12 months ago, 13 months ago. Now, if you've been in this thing, let's say a couple of years, 3, 4 years, like, okay, you hold it strong, you good, okay, all right, that's wonderful. Then he should have to really, really, really prove to you before you give your of yourself. But hell, if your relationship limit is 13 months max, and then you going on I am celibate until my husband comes. And then all of a sudden, the white cologne, I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna get some cologne. Then I'm gonna give all the ladies some advice. It is definitely a panty dropper.
I could have
This
fucked
cologne.
every day for the last 15 years. If I decide I don't want to fuck you and I want to be celibate today, I can be. Kiss my ass.
That's true, but don't be coming to me talking about yeah, I want a real relationship and all this kind of stuff,
I
but
could
you
have
gonna tell.
decided that this morning. That is my prerogative.
Well, it could be your prerogative and let it be your prerogative, but don't bring your prerogative to me.
Then
If
don't
you've
be.
been busting it wide open and butterflying and starfishing,
First of all, I don't starfish. Second of all, second of
Neither
all,
do I.
if
yeah.
if I decide I want to be in a relationship and I am tired of busting it open, you just happen to catch me on the wrong motherfucking day. That's sounds like your problem, not mine.
Okay, but and here's the thing that I'm looking at Sunshine's comment. If you have a high body count, your experience should show that at 35 and up, you need to have experience. Get testing and let's do this. But at seven, you said something about 76 body count. Just because they have a 76 body count, don't mean
Don't
they
mean they good.
experience in you. That don't mean they good. That don't mean they experience in you though.
And Candy, I know you will back me up on this. Ladies, and I've said this before. If we stop lying to these fuckers that they are good, that 76 body count might actually count for something. But if y'all faking it and trying to make it because y'all want to keep a man, so you making them think that it's real good when it ain't shit, then they wouldn't have this problem and they would probably be good after 3 to 5 because they would actually have to put in the work to be good to get to another one.
Now, see, I'm a firm believer, and no, I'm not doing all that. If it's not good to me,
And
if
then
it's not, I'm not doing it.
ladies, take advice because now you faking it and you got 76 body count and now your lips look like this. They look all riveled and this. You know, they look like spirals on the inside of it. You know, like somebody been taking it and tossing it like a boomerang and that shit coming back to everybody but you.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, you know, you can't be doing that. Don't be lying about your body count. And fellas, yeah, let me tell you something, because we do be talking that big shit. See, I've never been the kind of guy to do that. You know, I've never been the guy to talk shit about what I do. Only up until I know that I done got you. Because let me tell you, the first encounter, that don't mean nothing, fellas. Just because she was like,
BDE don't talk about it. Just
oh my God,
FYI.
baby, that shit good, baby. Ooh, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, nigga, hit that shit. Okay, that's good. All right then. All right. But you ain't gonna know that you got her until like the fifth time, bro. I'm telling you. You ain't gonna really know. Yes, you keep
B-
coming back, but that
BDE
don't
don't
mean you
talk
got
about
her.
it. BDE don't send pictures. BDE don't talk about it on text messages. BDE will say, "Come here,"
Did you
and
say
that's it.
BDE?
Yes, I did.
Big dick energy.
BDE don't talk about it.
She said that's
They
why I
don't
don't
have.
do it. It's a waste of time. I have sex with you. I don't come. It's a
So
waste of time. Why bother?
and Arbor, let me share this one thing. So there was a man that I was dating, maybe 2 years ago now, and probably the biggest penis that I've ever been with in my life. And he didn't talk no hot shit. He didn't. However, just because you're in my uterus doesn't mean that that feels good to me.
Please say that again. Please
Just
say that again.
because you are in my uterus does not mean that that feels good to me.
Just
You
because.
have to know what to do with this massive thing that you got in order to please me. Just because you have this big old giant thing don't mean that you're pleasing me.
I don't know what is more disappointing, finding out that it is too small or finding out that it is really big and it should be beautiful and you don't know what to do with it.
Now, listen, I've had this size and I've had no. Okay. And I got more pleasure out of the person that had this size than I did that had that giant thing.
Because them giant ones, they are overconfident in themselves and they feel like just because I got it, it'll do all this work for me. Honey, that don't work.
It's like the women with the big booties that don't do nothing but just stand there and wiggle
They,
just a little bit, and they
either
think
that or they scoot like they scooting a chair up to the lunch table.
My goddamn building fell on the floor. Can y'all say that again? Because That's so
Baby,
important to
I'm a big
know.
girl. I gotta learn how to move it because this shit move on its own if you
And,
do it
and,
right.
and, and can I just really say this real quick? You know
But he
you
gonna
know when
call
when
me.
when 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 you in a place of that, there is a difference between knowing when you are hurting somebody and you are pleasing them. There is a difference. People don't understand the differences
That's when
sometimes.
attentiveness comes in, baby. Can you tell the
Sunshine,
difference?
sunshine. Listen, I am a member of the pancake community. I am a member of the pancake community. But I tell you that you're going to get more pleasure out of me when I ride that thing because I am Shakira. Okay, listen, I know how to move that waist. Okay. Just because she don't got a big don't mean nothing.
Listen,
Cause
let
nothing.
me tell you, as someone who has enough ass to give you and sunshine and still have some left over, it's not as all it's cracked up to be over here. First of all, you don't get pants that fit because they either too big in the waist or they tear up in the thighs because you can't get nothing that quite match all the way through. So that's just one. But do you understand that you gotta have in order to get through all this? I'm sorry. I'm just saying you can't lower your tone when you come to me, sir.
See, I be trying to tell y'all so y'all to understand. See,
Look
be
at
able
me,
to.
look at all
Able
of
to
me, and then look at you and decide whether or not you want to step to this. And that's why when that man says shut up and come here, I shut up and come here because that's why I do what I do.
can I be messy and just say it's about time you really start to obey that man?
Baby, that man can get what he want, when he want, how he want, okay?
You're not giving any pushback.
Who the fuck am I? Have you met
Oh,
me? The fuck?
Did you mean verbal pushback or did you mean on that thing pushback?
He get it all. I'm gonna talk shit, but I'm gonna push back at the same time. I'm a brat. That's what I do. Got to give my reason
and
to
fellas,
say.
Uh-oh, Q, you're froze, boo. Oh no. Come back to us,
Oh,
bro. Come back.
pinch his nipple. See if he wakes up.
yes.
Oh.
All we got was a yes out of that. Amazing.
I'll give you behind my ear if you come on back, sir. You going
Oh shit!
wait,
And
why we
wait
got
a minute,
two?
he came right back because he got on another device. He came right back. You offered that ear, and he showed up. He said, "Hey, babe, how you doing? How you doing? I'm here."
I don't know what happened. It just it acted a fool for a second. My Wi-Fi. I hate AT&T. My Wi-Fi just acted a fool.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, ladies, it's been fun. It's been so fun. We have to do this really soon. After dark, I think it's supposed to return in June sometime. Miss Arbor and I, we got shit going on. We got mental illness to deal with.
What's the matter with you, baby? We need to talk.
You know we both certified, right? I
We
mean,
all certified in this bitch.
I know we are. That's what. But I'm referring so we can help him.
No.
We can
Uh,
kumbaya.
we will be back really soon for After Dark. Miss Candy J, I love you, girl. Thank you so much for stopping by on tonight.
Anytime.
Listen, make sure, okay, May the 16th, I think that's what I put on there, is the People's Round Table. So listen, this is what's going to, what is that? Okay, well, Arbor, you should have sent that to me. I would have put it out there. So y'all see that. Go down, Arbor. Saturday, April the 30th, 2022 is Community Arts Day
10
at
a.m.
9319 LBJ Freeway, Suite 120 in Dallas, Texas, 75243. This is put on by Just Because Art. Center. Make sure you guys go ahead and take a look at that. I'm gonna make it my business, do my best to get on out there because Arbor, that's probably why she ain't talked to me. I haven't made any events, you know, she probably won't cut my throat. So
Oh,
also,
happy birthday, sunshine!
happy birthday, sis. Is Sunday your birthday for real? Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know what you're doing. Also, on May the 16th, 2022, is the People's Roundtable. The People's Roundtable. Let me tell you what that's going to be. That is going to be myself and a group of young men and young women. We're going to sit down and we're going to talk about some of the
Oh no!
We're gonna talk about
experiences
something.
you may.
Some of the. Oh, what? Who?
The round table. The
Hey.
Knights at the Round Table?
It-
Will Lancelot be there? Are you gonna wear a crown? Can I call you King Arthur?
Oh no, he's gone for real, for real.
We'll be back. Okay, so he couldn't read. It says Jazz Because. So
Oh, I
it,
know. Mhm.
so Jazz Because Art Center, we're going to have a community day. It's free to the public. We're going to have different events all day. And it's a little bit of snippets of different events that we have. So we'll have music going. We'll have some movement classes. We'll have some different jazz bands playing. Some vocalists come in and sing. So just all day long, you can come in and out.
Anybody I know?
Mr. Tate may be there. I'm not sure. I'll have to call him and ask. You missed it. He was there last Tuesday and he played for a little bit.
You know, it's hard for me to make it through the week because of calling Gabriel. So,
Girl, my kids come with me because I'm working and they got to be there. So, you know.
well, you know, autistic, sir.
I overstand.
It ain't gonna work.
I overstand.
So, Macy,
Apparently, that's just not going to get out.
Give it up, Q.
Write it in the comments.
oh my God, this is some.
The devil. What's saying?
me. So I got a motherfucking attitude. I'm just in a motherfucking show because this bitch is kicking me off. Y'all see me.
He was catching him and caught him with his mouth open that time.
Oh, just end the show, Q. Just end the show.
Say goodnight, Q.
Good
Say
night.
goodnight.
Thank you
Push
for
the button,
watching.
Q.
Bye. We'll see you later. Y'all, let me find a fucking video. Let me find a goddamn video. I got mad and shit. Let me find a fucking video. I got pissed off this shit.
I mean, now it's all clear and it gets everything he says as he's cussing it out. Come on. All right, just get the video ready and say it one more time. Come on, try it one more time.
2022, the People's Roundtable. A group of me and my friends, we're going to get together and talk about the ins and outs of relationships in church. And so we're going to talk about dating in church. We're going to also talk about, is there such thing as church hurt?
Oh, spiritual damage. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Candy, you're welcome to come. Miss Arbor, you're definitely welcome to come. I will drop you guys the actual link. Let's jump in. It is going to be on the 16th.
Attack of the PKs.
That's on a Saturday. I know Saturdays are busy for a lot of people. But hey, listen, I want you guys to come on. I got some great. April's actually gonna be on the show, so April's gonna come. A friend of mine named Chris is a musician, is gonna come on, and a couple of more people that I absolutely love and adore going to come on, and we're going to talk about that thing. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Miss Candy. I love you, girl. We'll see you in a minute. Y'all have a good night before this bitch acts up again. See y'all later.
Love you guys.
Just párate de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? Por todo yo brindo. Desde lo feo hasta lo lindo. Tú eres una prueba que el mundo a mí nunca me brindó. Quería casarme, yo tan loco en ilusionarme, creyendo en tus besos y tus caricias. La verdad no fue el culpable. Todo tiene un propósito y dejarme será solo uno más. Siempre